Alright, fun facts about Ansible. It's a pretty big deal because they are owned by Red Hat. Red Hat is pretty much the enterprise standard for Linux everywhere. You might be familiar with their free version, CentOS. So if your goal is to become a Linux system admin, or really, at this point, any admin for any area of IT, learning automation tools like Ansible, it's key. You have to. Right now. Ansible is also Python based, which makes it extra cool. And then this is probably the greatest feature I love about Ansible. It is agentless. What does that mean? Well, typically when you're doing automation, your automation tool will require you to install some sort of agent or client on the machine. Now, in a lot of cases, this is not possible, especially for network engineers, because we have Cisco routers running Cisco iOS, and you can't install crap on those. So then we can't manage it with that system, but with Ansible, it's agentless. It simply connects over SSH and runs commands. It's awesome. We'll go into a few of the nuts and bolts of how that works here in a moment. Both Ansible, it's not just Linux, it's not just Cisco iOS, it's Azure, AWS, Windows machines. You can manage your entire infrastructure. Did I mention it was free? Yes, it is free. And you can install it on pretty much any Linux distro, even Mac OS. Now, why is it free? Well, it's open source, much like CentOS is. Now, of course, there's a paid version. Just like CentOS has Red Hat as the paid enterprise version, Ansible has what's called Ansible Tower, which is like this awesome thing, and that gives you a few more bells and whistles, but Ansible by itself is amazing. And as far as how it interacts with the machines and routers and switches it controls, it's definitely a push model. It's very pushy. You have pull and push models. This one pushes configuration to devices, pushes commands, whereas other models might have it to where the device will pull configurations from the control station or node.